Hey YouTubers, welcome back to another episode of MLB Road to the Show with Theo Bonds here on ESGNet. This is episode 69 and we are getting ready to continue our road trip out west as we come a little closer home, come to the great state of Colorado to play against the Rockies. Now, in the last episode, you seen Theo Bonds struggled there out in LA underneath all those lights and people and cameras and stuff. Where he was only 2 for 9 in that series. But he did hit his 55th home run, but we'll see what he can do as he goes to the Mile City. He has now 100 RBIs and 55 home runs for the season, and we'll see what he can do if he can create any magic or maybe even put more of a chase to the single season home run record as we go to pretty much a nice ballpark for hitters, a hitter's ballpark, launch pad for a lot of home runs out there at Coors Field. And we'll see if Theo can do anything against these guys. As you see there, there's a pitching matchup, and the pitchers, as you see, Strasburg's going to be on the mound for the Redbirds, and there you see Theo is red hot right now. As you see that with a little icon next to his name. So is Yadier Molina and his other teammate, Matt Holliday, who is a former Rocky. So he's coming back home against his former team. And we'll see what we can do against these guys in this series. I believe the Rockies are, in dead last out here in the National League West Division, and we'll see if we can, put some distance in between us and the Milwaukee Brewers, and we'll see if we can actually win a series. Since we didn't, we won the last series against the Dodgers, but it's been kind of rough here. We've been winning a series and losing two, and things like that. So. There you see the records for both teams, like I said already. And let's get ready for this ball game. So top of the first here, nobody aboard, and 2 outs. A 1-0 pitch here, and that one is getting hit deep. And this one actually bounced off the wall, and Bonds is able to get a base hit off of that wall right there. Of course, I know, at least talking to him last night there. In the hotel room, he said he was going to try. He's been really trying to work on trying to get his speed and trying to get more doubles before the end of the season. So top of the third here, a runner at first and 2 outs. So you see this one's going back to the warning track back there, and this one gets him actually a double and a run driven in there, as you see. So Bonds is able to drive in a run there and put the Cards a run on the board there. So we'll see the replay here and connect it very well with that swing, and drives that ball all the way back to the warning track and able to run out a double there for that at bat. So 4-0 now, top of the fifth with nobody on board and 1 out. And there you see this one gets passed right there, past the second baseman, and Bonds again gets on board there for another single. And there you see once again taking his time as of late here with his at bats. A couple series or a couple episodes ago, he wasn't doing so well, being patient. So top of the eighth now, nobody aboard and nobody out. And there you see this one's going up, and this one, yeah, it's gone. Once that ball gets up to a certain height there at Coors Field, that ball is long gone. So there you see Theo gets his 56th home run of the season there, and drives in himself in that in this ball game. That'll be his second RBI of the day. And there you see Bonds with a great hit right there, and there you see Matt Holliday saying, "Hey, kid, you're doing it. This is big time. doing something that a lot of rookies don't really get to do when they come up to the majors. So there you see, that ball is long gone, and a couple of those lucky fans there that are still there for the game get a souvenir. So you see a final score. We end up losing the game 6-5. They come back in the bottom of the ninth to win it. Bonds 4 for 4 for the day, 2 RBIs, a home run, and a batting average of .370 coming out of that ball game. So he gets his 56th home run of the season, and we'll keep moving on to the second game here, Game 2 of this 3-game set with the Rockies. There you see the MLB rankings for both teams. If you guys want to check those out, go ahead and pause the video and check those out. And we'll go ahead and get to Game 2 of this series. And you see the record 78 and 53 for the Cardinals, and the Rockies 53 and 78. So pretty much mirroring each other when it comes to records. So let's go ahead and get back into the action here. Top of the first, nobody on board, 2 outs here. Bonds gets a 1-0 pitch. This one is deep, and this one is gone. This is deep center field right there, as you see. That is long gone. His first at-bat in the second game, and I'm pretty sure the Rockies are probably thinking, man, we may have to roll him up eventually in this game. We cannot have him hit off of us like he is already in this ball game. And there you see Bonds hit his 57th home run of the season. Now, honestly, I don't know if any rookie's ever done this. It's kind of mind-blowing right now. Just thinking about this, a rookie coming in and hitting already 57 home runs. And, of course, I'm sure a lot of you guys are saying, oh, man, he's juicing. He's borrowed some juice from his cousin Barry. But, no, this is all pure talent. This is what baseball should be. Going out there and being patient and finding your pitch and take the ball and drive it. So we'll go ahead and get to the top of the third here with a runner on board. And there you see this one goes deep, and this one gets caught by the center fielder there right at the warning track. And Bonds there unable to advance the runner 90 feet. But the score is tied 2-2 still at that point in the ball game. So we get to the top of the sixth. We are trailing by 1. Nobody on board and nobody out. And this one is going to deep left center there, and yeah, Gibson the gap right there, and Bonds is able to get to 2. He's thinking about 3, but no, he says, no, I don't think so. It's not going to happen. I definitely will get gunned down there trying to go for 3. So there you see Bonds finding a spot there out there in the outfield and hits in the gap, and we'll see the replay here. This one just sits all over that fastball and takes it deep to left center field out there. So go ahead and get to. We're trailing now by 2. A runner at first, nobody out. Runner on first, 1-2 pitch, and there you see a forcing fastball, 98 miles per hour. Bond ends up going after that. So of course, with all those home runs he's hitting, he is striking out a lot more. So it's pretty realistic of what's going on. Just like in real baseball, you hit a lot of home runs, but at the same time you're striking out more. A lot more often. So there you see, we end up losing this one. Final score 4-2. Bonds 2 for 4 for the day, RBI, a home run, and a strikeout, and his batting average goes up just a point to .371. So we'll go ahead and go to Game 3, and hopefully we can hopefully not get swept by the Rockies. As you see there, the Brewers are now gaining a lot of ground now, you guys. They're only 5 games. Get this, 5 games behind us. When they were, I think, at the most was 10 games behind us for the season. So they were actually, as of late, been playing some good baseball. And, of course, we've been playing some pretty bad baseball, to be quite honest. Of course, Theo's been doing well for himself, but just because you have personal success doesn't equivalent to team success. So we'll go ahead and get to the action here. Top of the first, a runner at second, and a 1 out for the team. And 0-2 pitch there. You see a slider, 85 miles per hour slider right there, going outside the zone. Not even a chance for Bonds to connect with that one. There's no way. Not even the Hall of Fame hitters could get that. As you see there, is way out of the zone. Of course, he's being a little impatient for that at bat. So top of the third here, nobody on board, 2 outs. An 0-2 pitch here, and there you see this one gets hit, and he actually finds a gap there in the defense and hits back to the wall. He goes for 2, and he does get a stand-up double right there to get him safely at second base in this game. So as you see here, the team leaders right there coming in tied in second with Freeze and Holiday with 23 doubles for the season. You see Leone and Belina hitting 25 for the Redbirds. So we'll go to the top of the 5th now. Runner at first and 1 out. 0-2 pitch here. We're trailing by 1. There you see he goes after that four-seam fastball that's low and a little bit inside and not enough for him to connect there. So top of the 6th here, runners at first and second. We are up by 2 with 2 outs. And there you see Bonds hits that one and gets past the infield there for a nice single and actually an RBI. So now the score is now 4-1. Redbirds lead it by 4. Of course, we go ahead and we actually drive a couple more runs a little later. Top of the 8th here, runners at first and second. There you see that one gets past the shortstop right there. And Bonds is able to go for 2 right there. He actually drives in, I believe, 2 runs in that at bat. And there you see we drive in a couple more, and I believe it makes it now 8-2. And then the final score of the Cardinals will win the game 8-4. Rockies come back and only able to scrape up 3 runs in that ball game to get them 4 runs and lose by 4 against the Redbirds. So there you see his stats right there. You see we're now 5.5 games ahead of the Brewers, who are actually playing, by the looks of it, playing some really good baseball. The last 10 games, they're 7-3 as a team. So there you see 57 home runs and 110 RBIs for Theo Bonds. We'll see what he can do in the next episode, you guys. So come on back for episode 70, as we're getting very close to the end of the season and getting very close to getting 60 home runs, as we get ready to play against the Mets at home, and I believe a homestand against the Mets. It looks like the Mets, Braves, and Cincinnati coming up here very soon. So come on back for episode 70 as we play against the Mets at home and try to see if Bonds can get his 60th home run of the season. As always, you guys, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and also check us out on Tumblr. As always, you guys, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.